Hammurabi the Great. Like that which preceded it, the dynasty of Ur fell. The fall of these cultures in this region are triggered by the worship of Sin, Lord Zu, as seen with Nabonidus and the fall of Babylon. Hammurabi worshipped the son of Sin, Shamash, Utu. The fallen civilizations remind me of the Nephilim, because the word means fell, to fall. It would be better translated as scientist, referring to those who fell from grace. When the Nephilim die, they are said to become demons and are trapped behind some kind of gate. And that's why Shamash, the sun, means entrance. Sham, devoted to the destruction of God, which becomes the famous or renown in Hebrew. Within the gate we find the men of renown, who are cursed by the wolf. Like that which preceded it, the dynasty of Ur fell, and Arabian or Canaanite invaders usurped royal power, in much the same manner as the shepherd kings seized the sovereignty of Egypt. Lu, light bright shining, treachery, lies, and deceit, to grasp, to seize. What we see as a simple handshake, in ancient and modern Mesopotamia, it indicates a transfer of power, originally from the demon to the person, the priest, the Ishipu, who invoked Pazuzu, who is a lion-faced demon, the lion being interchangeable with the wolf. The worship of Sin and his children continues. If we look closely at the meaning of Ur, it refers to the worship of Pazuzu, and is entwined with the worship of Baal, because he is the gatekeeper, the lord and master of Legion, the fallen, and a servant of the Ishipu, who invoked Pazuzu in exorcism rituals, in order to put the children of Pazuzu to put Legion to flight, which means releasing the demons. According to the information, the gate appears to be a human vessel, a conduit of sorts. Now let's see what Hammurabi got up to. Like that which preceded it, the dynasty of Ur fell. A subsequent foreign yoke, that of Elam, was thrown off by Hammurabi, perhaps the most celebrated and most famous name in Babylonian history. This brilliant, wise, and political monarch did not content himself with merely expelling the hated Elamites, but advanced to further conquest with such success that in the 32nd year of his reign, in 2338 BC, he had formed Babylonia into a single monarchy, with the capital at Babylon itself. Under the fostering care of Hammurabi, Babylonian art and literature unfolded and blossomed with luxuriance, so surprising to contemplate in this ancient time. It is astonishing, too, to note how completely Hammurabi succeeded in welding into one, homogeneous, meaning various worship of the same kind, similar to what I said about the wolf and the lion, of Ash and Ur. Hammurabi succeeded welding into one, gods of the same kind, as a whole, as a legion, from the various elements of the empire that he carved out for himself. So surely did he unify his conquests, that the Babylonian power, as he left it, survived undivided for nearly 1500 years. Multiculturalism was his flair. The welfare of his subjects, of all races, was constantly with his care. No one satisfied of the justice of his cause feared to approach him. The legal code which he formulated, and which remains as his greatest claim to the applause of posterity, in a monument of wisdom and equity, equality. We've heard that before, haven't we? If King Sargon is to be regarded as the author of Babylonian history, then surely Hammurabi is its Alfred. The circumstances of the lives of the two monarchs present a decidedly similar picture. Both had, in their early years, freed their country from a foreign yoke. Both instituted a legal code, were patrons of letters, and assiduous in their attention to the wants of their subjects. If a great people has frequently evolved a legal code of sterling merit, there are cases on record where such an institution has served to make a people great, and it is probably no injustice to the Semites of Babylonia to say of them that the code of Hammurabi made them what they were, what the Babylonian chronologists call the first dynasty of Babylon, fell in its turn, and it is claimed that a Sumerian line of 11 kings took place. Their sway lasted for 368 years, a statement which is obviously open for question. On my other channel, Ancient Mystery, I will begin a series in the name of the king, beginning with the Sumerian kings list, who were themselves overthrown, and a Kassite dynasty from the mountains of Elam was founded by Candish in 1780 BC, which lasted nearly 6 centuries. These foreign kings failed to retain their hold on much of the Asiatic and Syrian territory which had paid tribute to Babylon. The region of Palestine was also lost to them. It was at this epoch, too, that the high priests of Ashur, Ash-Ur, in the north took the title of king. But they appear to have been subservient to Babylon in some degree. Assyria grew gradually in power. Its people were harder and more warlike than the art-loving and religious folk of Babylon, and little by little, slowly over time, they encroached upon the weakness of the southern kingdom, until at length an affair of tragic proportions entitled them to interfere directly with Babylonian politics. As it was, so shall it be again and again and again. Those who fail to learn history are doomed to repeat it.